you want someone, you can do the same. You want to keep something precious, go ahead and lock it up and throw away the key. Want to hold on to your possessions, don't even think about me. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You know I saw it. I saw it, man. I saw the light. You know, opened up my eyes, I saw the light. Yeah, it ain't nothing but a thing. We start over. We start over. That's why we start early. We start early and we look at, we look at the inconsistencies. We look at the stuff that's not supposed to be seen or not supposed to be shown, or vulnerabilities and stuff like that. We're like, no, dude, no. Mm-mm. No, we ain't putting that image out there. I don't care. Watch hours. I done erased so many watch hours because I don't want to be out there like that. I'm already a slave to the rhythm, so why am I being a slave to humility and a slave to inadequacy, or a slave to inconsistency, or a slave to idiocracy? I'm not gonna do this, man. I like that. I like y'all want it. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me bent. What we used to say, man, you got me bent. You got me bent over. Nah, dude. Nah. Nah, you can't have me bent. Uh-uh. Hang me bent, whatever. I'm not that kind. I'm not that kind. I'm the responsive kind. So let's get to the business. Let's get to the business and see what really cracking on the surface and on the scene. Okay? Surface and scene records. And this one's gonna be short. I'm gonna keep it short and funky because I gotta get this stuff going. I got a honeydews to do today. It's like they never stop on Wednesdays and Fridays and sometimes Thursdays. Jesus. Jesus Jones. But we thank God for this opportunity. We are thanking God. We are thanking higher ups, people who put these things together. We're thanking. We're thanking. I was gonna name this masala. I do want to look that up and see what that means. And then I'm getting ready to do my next video. The next video will be these guys. And call ID buttons and temperature regulators and modem boxes, Motorola, Spectrum, all that stuff. All that stuff that they leave at your house, now they want to take them back. But some of these older ones, these older companies, they didn't give a rip. AT&T, Uverse, you need to crack these open. And sometimes the screws are set screws or security lock screws. So they don't want you, they didn't intend for you to be in these machines, man. They didn't intend that. They had no intention of recycling these when they made these. But you made them. You made 1,000,000,000,000 of these, right? You made 1,000,000,000,000. Pop it on the ground, crack that sucker open, take the chip out, recycle it. It's gonna be green, blue, or red, yellow, whatever. It's gonna be a different color, usually green. They don't want you to open these, so you gotta drop them on the ground and crack them. Get the chip out. Chip is called satellite. It's the motherboard. It's the motherboard. And what we're doing on here, we're doing some research on flatbacks. flat packs. The dude told me. This is the old one here. This one's heavy. And this one got screws. Yeah. This one has very small screws on it. So you can say that. You can say that. You can say that. Kenny Kirkland on keyboard. Boom, bam, bam, bam. Bum, bum, wham. Bum, bum, wham. Wham. Kenny, man, golly, dude. That was a great video, a great concert. Dude comes out there and does a concert with a group that is not even a group. He puts the group together. With a bunch of good players in the group. Sting, you cold mug. You a cold mug, dude. He could have did that a couple more times and give more other people a chance to play as well. Yeah, he was that dude, man. Sting was that dude, man. To lead the band and stuff like that with the Police. I mean, I like the Police. I like what they were doing. I like Andy Summers. Andy Summers made me pick up the guitar and learn some of the chords to Roxanne, Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. I'm like, man, dude. Let me peep that out, man, because, man, we go by the tablature and the music to these chords and driven to tears. Andy Summers' guitar is just incredible chords he's playing. Those are jazz chords and put over a reggae beat, reggae drums and stuff. Sting's lyrics just melted everything together, man. The whole thing was tight. He's playing bass while he's singing. I'm like, dude, how can you do that? But then you look at people like Shaka Khan, and there's another drummer he plays drum, and he is the lead singer, but he's playing drums. Wow, dude, that's some crazy talent right there. That's crazy talent. That's some talent beyond repair. So indeed, yeah, we cleaning up, man, from the last night's party. We got some honey garlic sriracha sauce. Pretty good. Pretty good. Could be my new favorite. Yeah. We're gonna get on down now. How low can you go? Your bad self. Help me get us down from off the shelf. Here's the bourbon, you should choose it. Papa got a brand new get down party for you right. Let's get it on. Like I said before. They put that funk in there, man. That's why I like Public Enemy, man. There was just that. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Ew. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it, man. I love that kind of stuff, man. Saddler Brothers, SD50s, dude. I mean, you just couldn't mess with their production, man. Them boys was off the chain, man. It was off the chain. It was only for a time. It was only for a moment. Some people don't like that kind of music. Some people don't like that kind of involvement in the situation. Some people don't like it. There was too many instruments going on at the same time. Too much chaotic mess in the music. Put together like a mosaic or a bunch of particles in a board. Just mixed up parts. But it worked for me. Didn't get me militant or nothing like that. It wasn't, it pumped me up, made me aware of, things that were happening in Black America. But as for the musicality of it, dude, that was incredible. The conglomeration, all the different parts, man, it just made the difference for me. I was like, nobody's ever done this. Nobody. That's why I was hefty on when I sampled anything, I sampled a note, a tone, and manipulated it, playing on the keys and speeding it up, stretching it, all that stuff like that. I was never into just record the whole loop it, and put a beat behind it. We did that in the early days. When I heard that Public Enemy record, that second one, I'm like, whoa, whoa, these boys here, what are y'all doing? I think Sir Jinx had a little bit of that style too, but the SD50s had that style and put it on the other productions, on the remixes. Beat Nuts was funky like that. They could take a note and stretch it and make a whole song out of the same samples they use on another song. Word up, what up, Juju? All them cats, man, that be in the lab working on music. Not knocking anybody that's playing live on the thing. That's me. I'm a live musician. I'm playing and recording it in. And you see my new orange amplifier. Good boy, this is hot. Yeah, I got my looper. Got my looper by Trio. I want to play with that and see what that's gonna come up with. But I want to be able to play it and not lose it, because I'm in a tight situation where I'm at right now, and I've got to actually move product because the product is ready to come again. You just don't understand how much it is, how much demand it is sometimes in what I'm doing. And people try to dump stuff on me, and then people, really want me to have certain things. And every time I look up, I might take a nap, and somebody just drove by and dropped something off. I'm like, whoa, but I need it, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna take it. I say yes to everything, so I keep it coming, keep it coming, keep coming with it. Do not play with my time. Keep coming. I'm a business, so I gotta keep the wheels rolling. I had a couple of employees that come in and they be like, hey man, what we gonna do when you run out of these? We're gonna keep working. What's wrong with you? The wheel's still turning, right? In my mind. Their mind is like, I get this dude a day or two He ain't gonna have no product coming in. No, the wheels just keep turning. That's how I like it. Okay? That's what the internet is for. That's what the website was for. I had the AI type situation on the internet. Hey, you need a pickup? Then hey, we coming to get it. And you send it to us, and we get a truck going. But constantly the wheel is turning. Wheel is turning. And going the other way. The wheel is turning. The wheel keeps turning. And you have to adjust your lifestyle to all that stuff coming in. Regardless of your employees, your helpers, your worker with, you gotta let them ride on. They don't see it. I don't know why they don't see it, man, because you're an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur. The average I is the worker bee. The average worker, they don't see prosperity like you do. They don't see the hard work that you do. They don't see the end result. They don't see why you make the decisions you make the decisions for. So, yeah, you gotta condition your mind to deal with those kind of people. Your family, your mama, your daddy. What my daddy say, man? Check it out. My daddy say, I said, Dad, I need your help, man. I need your help. Come up here and help me do this. Help me move this stuff off the truck and move this stuff from the place on the truck. He worked hard. He didn't know he was gonna work that hard. He was like, dang, son. It's a lot of work, man. He said, don't get after we clean this out, just don't put all that stuff back in there. I said, Dad, I gotta do that. Dad, I gotta do this. This is my life. Whether you want to help me or not, dude, I still gotta get it done. That's what they want me to take it all and break it down. Recycle it. That's the name of the game, Dad. I don't get to clean it all out and put my records in there on my music equipment. No, the thing is to keep the ball rolling. Keep the ball rolling, bro. More coming in. Oh, hey, come on. We're gonna put it over here. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of minute. You don't get that. You don't get the luxury to just chill out. And, oh, we're gonna take it easy today. We ain't got much to do today. We can. Man, you better get out of here with this. Ooh, I hate when people do that. But that's what I got used to, people doing that, because that is where they come from. They come from an indigent, I use that word, indigent mindset. They don't see being bigger than life. They don't see it. They just don't see it. They're not going to see it. They're not going to try it. They're not going to be it. It's just something they're not going to do. And you got to be ready with it, man, because they not going to see it. Your mama ain't going to see it. You can explain this to your mama 15,000 times, and she still ain't going to get it. The 15,001 time. What you doing, baby? Mom, I'm gonna go back to work. Why you gotta go now? This is what I do, man. Well, Why don't you just stay and take a nap and spend the night and rest and let's watch a movie together? No, mama, you don't get it. 15,000 times in one. 15,000 times in two. 15,000 times. Man, we can go to 17 million times and she still ain't gonna understand this one. My daddy don't understand it. My mama don't understand it. My auntie don't understand it. My great uncles, they don't understand this. But they know what it is, but they don't understand this. I figured out the maze to recycling is that you got to do this every day. If you're going to do this for, like me, I got to do this. Or if you're a musician, you got to do that every day, man. Yeah, you got other things you can do or you craft it in. I was watching PBS last night or this early morning, and the Indian girl, she does the music and she does food. She's a good cook. That's her other time is playing music. It's similar situation. She knows she has to keep going with the music, keep going with the cooking. Me, I got to keep going with the recycling. That's what's paying the bills. And I got to have clothes that I really don't care about, or clothes that I find secondhand. Thrift store, finds. People give me stuff. Oh, you need this jacket? Yeah, I need it. What about that Fat Albert hat? That Fat Albert hat. Whatever you got, buddy. What about this rubber hammer? You need a rubber hammer? You need a rubber hammer? Yeah. I didn't know it was a music instrument too. Tennessee. Lord, I'm really in this. I started doing speeches lyrics. Tennessee and doing a Prince's cut. No. Down and out. Losing ground. Down and out. Hand in hand. Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah, you do get down and out and you lose ground. And take me to another place. Take me to another land. Let me live all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan. Tennessee. Yeah. So, yeah, it can actually weary you to know there's no solvent. The only solvent you have is you got to keep going. There is no, I'm sleepy, man. Sick of this, man. Sick of doing this. Dude, let's get this over with so we can go do something else. That's what the homie said. I'm like, dude, you not built for this. And then the other homie says, the one that was in the live the other 2 weeks ago, he says, deSz'e, man, deSz'e, dog, deSz'e. Don't be mad if people don't get into what you're doing. Do not be mad if people don't like what you're doing or like to do what you do. This is you. This is your passion. And it's relevant when it comes to this YouTube thing too. They don't see it, man. They don't see it, bro. They don't see it. Content providers and content either for Amazon or for Instagram and Snapchat, Twitter, X, whatever the platform is. It's a weird position. Very weird. This ain't regular stuff, bro. It's not. It's not a regular thing to be wanting to be a content provider. That's irregular. You supposed to go get a job at the newspaper, boy. Go work at the post office. Go work for the government. Work at the telephone company. They're gonna be around forever. Oh, he got a good job. He working so-and-so. He worked for Neiman Marcus. What? Or he work at Nordstrom. Or he work at Teich's. Teich's gone. He work at Emmy Mott's. Gone. He work at Skiller's drugstore. Gone. Eckerd's. Gone. And look, Walgreens and CVS, they own the ropes right now. Ain't nobody going to them stores no more. You go in them grocery store, it costs too much to get anything. Everything's marked up, dang near almost 80% more than it usually costs at a regular store. Can't survive off of that. Thinking an impulse buy is gonna keep the money coming in so you can pay the employees. You go in there and there's barely 2 people working in there. There's nobody in the parking lot. I've seen so many Walgreens. Is it Walgreens? Yeah, Walgreens and CVS is closed. I see so many of them closing. Dollar Tree moves in. And what happened to all the Family Dollars were supposed to close? They didn't close, dude. They making money. They making big money. They didn't close. They probably closed 2 or 3 of them. But they still making money, still making business. Things still happening. So, can't be mad at that, man. Can't be mad at that. Changing of the guards right now. Everything is changing. And you can do about that. I'm going to take this pink salmon and put it in the car. Because I want to take that with me. I'm going to make some salmon croquet. Been waiting for it. And now those cans are now $6, $7 a can. Fish have went up in the can. I couldn't make it up either, man. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Yeah, I learned some things on the evangelist lady had her podcast on yesterday. I didn't know. Well, Kevin Samuels, he stretched a lot of his content stretched because he had done so much. He's seen so many patterns. He's seen so many things. And he formulated his opinion on those things. Shot up past all of his peers. Shot past all of them, went to the top. And lost his life. With somebody that ain't got his best in mind. I don't want to be like that, man. I don't want to be like that. I ain't bitter. I ain't mad at nobody. And then the other brother fell right after him. They were both cool with each other. They were both friends. They both started dang near the same time. Both in the ministry. In the ministry too. That's crazy. That's crazy. So some things were sacrilegious. You gotta watch that, man. Power of the tongue gets you messed up. Keep thinking that you're invincible. You will be touched by the hand of God. Karma, the universal laws. Yeah, you're going to get yours. You're going to get yours. Oh, you're going to get yours, B. You're going to get it, B. You're going to get yours, B. Like the white spits. The white spits. That's a good record. That's a real good record, man. I enjoyed that record. He was cool with MF Doom. He probably knows a little bit more than we all know about Doom. He was on Food, Anagram. He was on that particular album. Very good artist. Very talented on that MPC. Said he wanted to be the Jimi Hendrix of the drum machine. Yeah, we wish Dwight keep going with his thing. Keep making it. See, Akai, they making drum machines. They're not even making them like guitars. They making them for everybody. Anybody can run this machine. These are for everybody, man. And yeah, you might be good at it, but you ain't gonna be Jimi Hendrix on that mug. Everybody got the same buttons and what? You gotta do something extraordinary. There would have to be something else put in the game. So, hey, what do I do in this situation? This is everything is here. And things are anybody could access what I'm accessing. Anybody. What makes me special? Hey, now. Yeah, what makes me special at this is that I perform miracles. Like Jesus. Yeah, got to perform miracles, G. Like Moses. Like Abraham. Already, thanks. Thanks, babe. Yeah, I had to sleep this morning. So I'm wide awake now, my alarm. Thanks though, babe. I restarted this live just a while ago. I had like dang near 10, 20 people in there talking at the same time. People talking to each other. I'm like, and I saw something wrong with the live, so I had to restart it. And I started early, but I had to restart it. Because I just don't, when I see something bad in my stream, whoop, redo, click. See y'all in a minute. I'll be back. Bye. Boom. Do it again. Do another thumbnail. Come back. Put it back in play. Because I'm weary about my my image. The image I portray. The style that I'm doing, it calls for a new conscientious mindset where I'm just, do you want to show them that? That's why I'm all up in the camera like this on one side. There's a tooth missing right here. That's hideous. I don't want you to see that. So I'll be like, yeah, I feel better this way. I push the thing like this, and I get to go right there, and I can do anything. And I can come back on set, on sound. So yeah, when I see things going like that, and I said that in the earlier live a while ago, it was so many people in there, I was like, dude, where, and it was people that came back from other lives. And I appreciate them. And liking and subscribing and all that. I had likes going up. Everything's going up. But if I don't like what I see in that camera or the reflection of something shooting down on me or whatever, no, we cut those out. Care if I got watch hours on it. I've had all my watch time hours. I had more than enough. And I erased those videos because it had me looking crazy. I've had one that went viral with me playing guitar, and I was showing somebody that on Craigslist and OfferUp and Let Go and all that. And they wanted to see me actually play the guitar and hear what it sounds like. I was telling them, was it a Roy Orbit guitar or the Blues? No, it wasn't Blues Traveler. It was one of those. It was a keepsake guitar. It was, but yeah, no. I saw it and people were liking it just because I looked silly, because I was being silly and ignorant. And they just kept hitting the like, and the likes just kept going up. And now I'm popular with this one video. I'm like, no, that ain't me. My mouth wide open. You see all my cavities. I'm like, no, cut that off. Cut that off. I'm not silly, dude. I'm not silly, dude. So that's where that comes from. I zapped a whole lot of my watch time hours because I was the wrong spirit. It was the wrong capture of me, of my persona, my caricature. I can't live with that. I'm stupid. Look at me. Press like. Please, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Yeah, I had all my hours and subscribers. Hell no, I cut all that mess out. I didn't know you lose your watch time by erasing videos. Well, I erased them. I erased the biggest ones I had. So that's why it took me so long to get back to where I am now. Now I'm feuding for hours. And what the heck is going on, bro? And they not gonna give you the thing. I mean, they being fair as they can be. That's the company. Company B. To the heads at Company B. To the heads at Company B. Jungle Brothers. To the heads at Company B. That third album. That third album was lit. Jungle Brothers, man. Woo! And I had that same drum machine they used. I could never make it do what they did. Sammy B and all them on the cut. Sammy B. So I know I'll be one of the content creators who has erased his legacy of making the band or making the merit. All because the spirit didn't sit in. My spirit was like, nah, dude, that ain't you. You ain't the regular YouTube dude. You're not that dude, man. You're not a regular Facebook. We're not making this Facebook now. We're not doing anything just for a like or jumping through hoops. Yeah, you have a good day too, babe. Thanks. As well. You all right with me. And I'll be watching your videos as well. So yeah, no, I had to erase those videos. The spirit was not right. I knew it wasn't. Yeah, if I see something, I'll be like, I judge and critique myself, and I'm like, nah, erase that. I don't care if it got 1,000 likes. Erase that one. I'm done. When I did MF Doom yesterday, and it just kept going up. like 50 likes within the first 2 hours. 50 likes, and I don't know what it's at right now. Could be 100, because people resonate with MF Doom. It's a rapper, underground rapper, who recently left us last year. Responsible for so much credibility in rap. Probably one of the best rappers in the game. The best rapper did not get heard. Yeah. He was your rapper's favorite rapper. If they didn't know this guy, you ain't no rapper. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Nah, you don't get a chance to advance if you didn't know this guy. This guy here was a lick. He ate your weed. He was that good on rapping. He made you think. And I made that short public. That short went public. Because I know the crowd out there. They love MF Doom. Metal Face Doom. They love it. They love that. I love it. I listen to it. I'm gonna put the album on in a minute. As soon as this is over with. I'm gonna put the album on and get busy. The Food album. Put that on. That's 40 minutes. Straight getting at it. Listening to the rhyme, listening to the beats. Moving faster. All this will be done in a few minutes. It's just me listening to Doom. I'm like, I know when I get to the end of the album, I should be at a certain number or a certain, I should be at a certain, certain level of the game. And I do that like the last 30, I call it the dirty 30. So when the dirty 30 comes up, I'm like, oh, dirty 30, give it all you got. Give it all you got for a pork chop, baby. Do it, do it, get it, Dez. Get it, deSz'e. Get it, get that. Work as hard as you can, fast as you can. You only got so much time left before the place closes. It's all about how much you got in the bucket or the bag. If you don't have it, that's you. It's on you, baby. So I take from Morris Day and Purple Rain. Ain't nobody bad like me. Ain't nobody good as me. And I will actually get my stuff taken care of, man. How do you do this every day like that? How do you come through and just rip the whole scene out the, rip the whole thing out the grip? I'm focused, bro. I'm so focused. This is a different kind of sport. Very different kind of sport. Every screw means something to me. Every piece means something to me. I gotta get it. This pays my bills, man. So yeah, this pays my bills. I can't wait for no paycheck. And Motivated So I think you are a teacher as well. So anyway, if you're still here, I was a teacher as well. when we get that one check every month, nah. I ain't no one check type of dude. I'm sorry. I'm not a one check type of guy. I can't do it. I can't wait 2 weeks for a paycheck, 3 weeks for a paycheck. And then every 2 weeks I get a paycheck. I'm just not that guy. I'm not that type. I know better. I know who I am now. I'm not going to be waiting in line to get my paycheck, dude. Or getting direct deposit. I'm not doing that. I need direct deposit every 5 minutes. You don't get to limit me. Nah, if I, boom, here. Yeah. Boom, here. Yeah. I like that. I wrote my own people in Congress in my state. I wrote letters on my the people's behalf against the thing that they were fixing to change, the propositions. Yeah, I'm very, very good with the ink pen, with writing. I'll write my congressman and say, hey, no, this cannot stop. This cannot happen. Y'all messing up the whole economy for real. You don't know Sister Mary, who just picks up cans for a church, collects cans for a church that helps her get her medicine every week. So you can't be all downtrodden on that situation. I have to get on my elected officials. I'm an avid voter. What was that? Allison Mapp asked me, deSz'e, are you still here? deSz'e, you still there? Did you vote? Did you vote today? Baby, I voted early, baby. I already voted. I saw those propositions. It wasn't people on the ballot. It was propositions in my state. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'm finna read every proposition they got on here. Y'all got me bent. You got me bent trying to pull stuff over on people. They reworded every proposition. Well, it was about 4 propositions. 4 propositions that had silly stuff written in there.
Those police butchers have run out of luck.
It was so many things. It was so many things in the propositions that had so much trick wordery in it that you think you're voting for this, but you're voting against it. Or you think you're voting for that and you're voting for it. Just vote. I'm like, no. No. Let me read this a couple of times. Let me figure out what they're saying in this particular proposition. Proposition 12, Proposition 20, all these different things they're trying to pass against illegals, against felons. They don't want them to have a right to vote no more. I'm like, dude, I'm paying attention, dude. You're a dog lover, they don't even want you to vote. So you committed a crime in the last 30 years. Now you're not able to vote. Stop. No, this world's getting ignorant and more evil by the second. And the devil's running amok. He's been running. He ain't changed. He ain't changed, and I'm not changing either, man. I do what I gotta do, man. I gotta stand up, and it's time to stand up. This is not where you just get to run over people and say, oh, everybody, we're redistricting this whole section over here. So they're smaller and they don't have a bigger vote than this section over here, which has the rich people in it. We're all such and such. They're all this. And theirs just keep getting smaller and smaller. Schools keep going out of business. Churches, everything. The hospital, there's no hospitals. There's no grocery stores. There's nothing. Look at my hand. There is nothing on this side of the planet. But this side is supposed to flourish. They got new swimming pools. They got new bowling alleys. They've got new bars, new restaurants. They're Restaurant Row. They've got all the jobs on this side of town. The urban, smaller, smaller, smaller. I feel where y'all going with this. I feel you. I feel where you're going with it. No, I am not against growth in the city or growth in any environment. I'm not against your growth. I'm against. You better have some heart, bro. That's your people that stay over there. I don't care about them. I'm getting the cream of the crop over here. I'm having a good time. They're having a hard time, but I'm having a good time over here on the other side of town. Here's the bonus, and let me get up out of here, man. Let me get up out of here. I gotta get back to work. We're right there at the time, too, boy. Ain't that something? I kind of know what the time is when I'm doing this. I kind of know because I always time my stuff with television shows. So I know what 30 minutes is. I know what an hour is. And we'll go ahead and count it down right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. End of the show, end of the program, end of the thing. This is it. This is it, y'all. It, y'all. This is it, y'all. Totally it, y'all. We had a catastrophe in said city. We're not going to get into what city it was. We're just going to tell you there was a catastrophe. Where everybody's power got cut off. Water cut off. Gas cut off. Everybody in panic. Some people passed on to the next life. It was that kind of craziness, right? Right here in these lower states. The mayor came on. He said, y'all got me too. I feel like I've been targeted. He feel like he was targeted. He thought he was part of the upper class. He thought he was bougie. He thought he was over there. He made it. He made it out of the ghetto. He didn't have to live in the ghetto ever. He's a pretty boy. He doesn't get dirt on his shirt. He doesn't get dirt on his pants. All his pants are pressed. All his shirts are ironed. His hair is done every week, every day. He get a haircut every day. But he felt irreverent when it came to this destruction of a city, of a town. He said, I feel like y'all cut my water off. My water never supposed to be cut off. I was laughing, dude. I was laughing because dude thinks he's really special now. Dude think he's special to mug. He think he one of those guys. He thinks he's on the other team. He think he can vote and nobody knows what he's voting for. He thinks nobody sees where he dines at, hangs out with, people he hangs out with. He don't. That people don't see that he's with the enemy. Sometimes, because he's not a man of the people. The people will tell you, "Oh, he's one of us." Nope, not this dude. Not this one. Mayor pro tem or mayor. It don't matter. These guys are not from the bottom. They're not from that. They can care less about you, bro. They can care less. They can move on. They trying to go to higher heights. Jungle Brothers. Another reference. I don't care if one of them was gay. I don't give a thing about that. I don't care about that, man. The boys did their music. The boys did their music and they resonated with the people. That's why probably the major reason why I was class president of an all-white school. I resonated with the people, bro. I resonated with the people. I wasn't just up there, oh, I'm one of y'all. No. We changed a lot of rules. We changed a lot of things in the school system, the politics. Because I was so real about it, and I want change for the people who don't get a voice in society. And I was there, and they knew it. They were like, "Nah, we want this guy to be class president. He finna change some stuff that the principal can't change." Yeah. Expect them to fall in love again, and then I got Tom Boston. Okay, so here's the sequel. So we've already done that, so we're gonna do a bonus after the situation. The bonus is my man Tom Boston was saying this on Newhart. He saw Eleanor. Eleanor came back into his life some kind of way. Eleanor was basic when they first met. So let me set this up. They were basic. She was basic. She wasn't all prettied up and all that. She was regular degular. So when he saw her again, she's all beautified. He's scared to talk to her now. She's intimidating. She's not the regular degular chick that he met back in high school. Everybody had regular clothes on. I get it. So when he saw her, he was intimidated. And he saw her, he was like, man, I don't even want to say nothing to her. I don't. And give it up to the writers on Newhart. Dude, what a good writing team. Same with Bob Newhart's show. Great writing team. And Jack Willer, or whatever his name is, the comedian, he's something else. He looks like Jack Tripper, like John Ritter. But he's just a little more dopier face. Has a very important role on Bob Newhart's show. And he comes on Newhart and does the similar role that he did on Bob Newhart's show. Anyway, all these different characters that come from the old show to the new show. And Tom Boston says, hey man, I was hoping to fall in love again. Game. It's a different game, different world. I was hoping to fall in love again. No. Then you got content creator Sinful the P, who left us in the last 2 years here. He was gone too. He's gone on to the next life. And you hear rappers like Too Short talk about in that documentary, falling in love. Why would I fall in love? Because it means you fall. You're on your knees. You're at the mercy of your mate. You have your love. The love is taking over your life. You gone. The soul that left you. You love that person. So, oh, I'm in love. Like Karis once said on Love's Gonna Get You. I'm in love with that car. I'm in love with that bike. I'm in love with that girl over there. I'm in love with that money. I'm in love with that job. I'm in love with this whole idea. Love's gonna get you. That's what Sinful the People saying. He said, what I look like falling in love with somebody? That means I failed. There's something wrong with that word, the way it's said. Falling in love again. No, because you fall, you go down. We're in the fall. The leaves fall off and in the spring, the leaves grow again. If you got a mastery understanding of that, you won't have to fall in love. You just live life like it's supposed to go, and you put your wishes out and you put your things out that you want. You live your life right with Christ. You do your thing. Whoever you believe in. You do your thing. But ain't no falling. We're not falling over here. No. We're not falling over here. You're either in or you're out, buddy. I spew you out of my mouth, man, if you are not on the real level of what's going on. Yeah. So that's the super bonus right there. That's the super bonus right there. Super bonus, and that was written down. And then we'll get into the extra super bonus. Why I wanted to call this masala. The extra super bonus, and I'm taking this off, this has gold pins on it. Those little teeth in there have gold or gold-plated tips. Gold-plated tips to make the computer understand the other part of the other computer peripherals. They have to have a gold connection. They cannot use brass, copper, or silver, or nothing. They have to use gold. Only way it works. But it's stainless steel fortress. So there it is. Super bonus is the Brooklyn Masala, Mississippi Masala. She might not be of your race, but y'all connect. Y'all connect. Y'all connect, man. Y'all connect like no other person has ever connected before. Everybody you dated in your life, this girl here, she gets you, and you get her. Likewise, y'all get each other. Saw that on Bold and Beautiful yesterday. But One guy said to the other guy, he was like, "You made me me. I'm a good person now because of you." I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. Some people say that's an abomination, but hey, man, it's the same dynamics. It's the same dynamics. You don't get to go to the other side and live a beautiful life. You still got to deal with male, female dynamics. Point blank. It's the same thing. You think you're really moving? Oh, I'm gonna go over here and do this. Or I'm gonna go holler at this kind of person. Or all short people, or all tall people. It doesn't matter, dog, what you choose. You still have stuff to go through. You still have problems. You still have issues. You don't just get to skip out of life. You don't just get to leave and just go live happily ever after. Nobody's doing that. Nobody lives happily ever after. Happily ever after the bills. You better get out of my face with that. So here we got a situation where you fall in love. Now, same thing as Mississippi Masala, Denzel Washington in the movie. He falls for this Indian girl out of his race, out of his culture. Some people got a problem with that. He didn't, but her daddy did. Her daddy had a problem with that. Her mama kind of understood. It happened to me in Houston, Texas, when I was with the music label. And in front of the pre-production studio was an Indian restaurant. And I saw the most prettiest girl I've ever seen in my life, bro. And I was in love right there. She probably didn't think she was all that, but she was all that to me. I liked her. Her mama kind of figured it out. Her daddy did not like that. Because of the daddy, I came and ate her every other day. She lit up every time I walked in the door. I lit up every time I saw her. I was like, this is it. This is it. Her daddy wasn't having that, man. She probably was predestined to be with somebody. Or whatever it is. Different culture, man. Different time. And you listen to the song Brooklyn Masala by Master Ace on the Long Hot Summer album. I feel what he's talking about. She had a red dot on her forehead. Dude, that's some real stuff though, dog. When you talking about 2 to 3 different cultures clashing. So what's it gonna be, girl? Yeah. You still pushing her to that particular potential. You're like, I like this girl, man. I want to be with her. I gotta have her. No, you can't have her because her parents have a whole nother plan for her. You don't fit into the plan. You are a distraction. You're a disruptive character right now. And she is to your culture too. Because your people are like, nah, dude. She cute now, but nah, dude. What are you doing? What are we trying to do here? You don't want to be black no more? It's silly. It's a silly thing, but it's so serious amongst my people. If you go outside the culture, you go outside the race, it's a whole nother set of rules you got to put up with. So yeah, that's what that is. Honey mustard. So that's what that is, man. And hey, to those who made it, cool. But you have a conscience and you have a mindset that says, you know the world ain't right. You know the world ain't right. Whether you trying to do something good or not. You know the world ain't right, man. If everybody got a problem with the way who you dating and who you get married to or who you deal with, who your friend is, your best friend, they got a problem with that. So we got a lot further to go. A whole lot further to go. For us to get to that particular level of where if that doesn't matter, we're all the same. We all bleed the same blood right now, I think. I think we all bleed the same blood. Some people might be a different color blood. And that maybe that starts the whole conversation in the wrong way. Anyway, we're done, man. We talk to y'all in a minute, man. We'll be back on. We were here at 5 this morning. I'm coming on at 5 in the evening, Central Standard Time. I got some other shows I'm trying to push in. I'm trying to integrate the other shows in, but I'm sleepy. I gotta lay down sometime. And this right here, this here right here, boy, you talking about some work. Wow. And I'm gonna have to do it double time right now. I got honeydews to do it and I gotta make up. So somebody else don't get in trouble with their honeydews. Peace. We'll talk to you in a minute. It's deSz'e, Scrap TV, man. Scrap TV. We're talking about scrapping and all that kind of stuff. Look at all this stuff. This was thrown in the trash. AT&T, Spectrum, DirecTV. I couldn't. I'm gonna use Kevin line. You can't make this up. There's a hard drive in here, and it can be reformatted and used for your computer. Probably a terabyte or so. These newer machines, the newer, older machines have terabytes. The other ones maybe 500 gig or 500 meg, or 700 or 200 or 300 or 100. Because they didn't think you were going to keep recording all these TV shows and movies onto the hard drive where you can play it back. Play it back. Good hard drive, as long as it hasn't been dropped on the ground. Like so. Dropped on the ground, and there's a hard drive, and this one don't have a hard drive in it. This one has a lot of plastic around it. And it has a board in there that you're going to have to use like an Allen wrench type thing or security locks. Sometimes it's just a regular screwdriver. Got a gold-plated chip on there too. So you fold it out, pull your board out. You want to have your gloves on for this, because this can rip through your skin and tear you a nice little wound. Plastic, ABS plastic. There's your satellite. It's called satellite board, but they named them. But it's still a motherboard, a processor. This is how you get your cable, your internet, all that stuff that your broadband, all this. This is a router and your cable box. It's your antenna connection, power supply. These go to the recycler. They do not go in the trash. They do not biodegrade. 30 years from now, this will still look like this. We don't need to bury this stuff. This stuff here has to be recycled, buddy. This has gold and silver on it. Now the trash waste management, now they know what it is. But think about how much they overlook. They have to overlook. It's too much trash coming in. Nobody has that kind of problem to inspect everything that comes in the trash. It might be beans and rice, cornbread, milk, poop, all kind of stuff on there. But this is going to still look like this because it's plastic. It does not degrade. Silicone. This is not going to degrade. It's going to be just like this 50 years later, buried in the ground. We got to refine all this stuff and get all this stuff out here. And we're using, remember we were talking about the chip shortage? We ain't got no chip shortage if everybody was recycling these. Anyway, that's enough for me for today. I've done it. We'll be back later on. God willing. God provides. God blesses. But you are the one that makes the divide. If you're not with it, you gotta quit it. And you have to go ahead and get back with it. You gotta get back into it. So there we are, man. I'm stuck. I'm not stuck yet on everything. I got things I can do to unstick myself. Boom. Champion. Peace. Deuces.